everybody, this is the Silver Jewel, and today I'm going to be playing The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. For those of you who don't know, I'm going to start a new file. For those of you who don't know, this is like one of my all-time favorite games, and I've played like way too much of it, and I'm just going to start on normal just so I can like talk and unlock things and not like worry about dying or whatever. So yeah, here we go. Basically what I'm doing is I'm starting this series to, one, have something to do with my life a little bit, and, cause I thought it would be good, ooh, I like this item. I thought it would be good to have somewhere where I can just talk and figure things out. I'm actually not in school right now, which is why I have time to do shit like this and waste my time on the internet. Oh shit. Which is, great, because I do that even when I'm in school. No, nothing in here. But really, I just want to have somewhere to just talk about my feelings and get everything out instead of just having it on paper and everything. And I've always kind of wanted to do the YouTube thing because, one, it's fun to just like play video games, and two, it helps me talk and oh my god, I died. Okay. It's really hard to talk and play at the same time because I've not done this like ever. Or at least for this game. Anyways, we'll start over. But I just want to have a place to like talk and be more confident about talking and having something to do or whatever, basically. So, I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about the not being in school thing. So, most of the people who are going to be watching this, hello friends, are, ooh, Spoonbender, are going to just be like friends, probably not family, because my family doesn't do that kind of thing. But probably just friends that I'll just be like, yo, I'm doing a thing, look at it online and get me views and stuff, and, you know, check in on my life since, like, I'm not, like, you know, in college and I'm bad at texting my friends and stuff. Well, I'm not bad, but, you know, I sleep at weird hours or whatever since I'm, like, not in school anymore. But, yeah, just a little something to say hello and help you procrastinate in all your studies and all that stuff. I'm trying to be a better influence, but, you know, it never works out like that. But, I just, yeah, want to have somewhere to just talk and play games and feel productive and, wow, I'm terrible. And, yeah, whatever, I don't know, do things. Oh, excuse me, I just burped. Alrighty. I guess I'll just fight the boss. Alright, this boss is not easier. Well, just less tanky. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm not in school this semester because I had lots of, well, okay, so technically I'm on medical leave, and what that means is I get a thing signed by my doctor saying you aren't going to go to school because you have something wrong with you medically, and you're taking time off to address the problem and get help and fix your problem. Basically, medical help-wise, at least. So what that means for me in particular is I'm focusing on fixing depression and anxiety. And basically that's just like, I had a really shitty time at college. And, you know, that happens. And, but what mostly it was just that, in sophomore year of high school, my mother passed away to breast cancer, and I never really grieved properly over it. Yeah, this is a really, really heavy first video, and I'm really sorry to anyone who doesn't know me and is watching this is like, wow, shit, this girl's fucked up. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, I never really talked about it or figured my shit out, really, or anything. So going to college and being on my own and then having, like, everyone being like, oh, my mom sent me so-and-so, or, like, my mom's visiting for parents' weekend, or, you know, all that shit. It just, over time, that kind of stuff, which doesn't really bother you in the moment, it just builds up subconsciously, like, in the back of your mind. It's just time after time, everyone's got mothers and families and stuff, and, like, don't get me wrong, I have a great family. I have a huge-ass family. For anyone who actually knows me, like, it's ridiculous. Like, I actually have a ton of family, but it's, like, a big deal. Oh, shit, I hate this guy. It's, like, a big deal to, like, not have your mother, like, for college. You're leaving the nest, and, you know, you want to have, like, that mom at home who's, you know, babying you and sending you shit that you don't need, and calling you every 5 minutes to make sure their baby is doing okay. But so that's something that I didn't really have, and I didn't have in high school. Someone to, like, you know, bother me about, wow, I should have gotten hit there. Bother me about, you know, like, making my bed and doing laundry and shit like that. So it's a big difference between having a mother and not having a mother, if you know what I mean. I mean, for any of you people out there who, you know, have, like, divorced parents or have lost a family member to death earlier than they should have died, kind of thing, then you know a little bit more about, like, about what I'm talking about. But I don't know, it's just something that I personally never addressed and never grieved properly for and got over it, and it just built up, and with stress of school and being in a school that wasn't for me, it built up, and I wasn't handling it well, and so now I am at home, resting, quote, unquote, and getting over my shit, and grieving, and doing all that healthy stuff that I'm supposed to have done literally years ago at this point. I'm supposed to be a freshman in college right now, and I'm basically just gotta be a sophomore next year because of, you know, having enough credits to transfer and stuff, but that's just how it is. So now I'm home. Anyways, so basically, oh, I wish I had gone in here earlier. Since I never really grieved when I was younger, I was kind of like the strong and silent type, I want to say. Like, I wouldn't, like, talk about my feelings. I'm not that mushy-gushy. But at the same time, oh, that is awesome. At the same time, like, every sad movie I see, I will sob hysterically because sad movies just hit me right in the feels, kind of thing. And so, like, it's a weird mix between being too soft and not being soft enough. Oh, bullshit, I didn't mean to buy that. Being too soft and not being soft enough, so it's, like, kind of a weird mix of shit that just kinda means I never talked about my feelings, and I was always, like, kind of the friend that people go to when you're in trouble because I have my shit together and I'm good at handling things, and so, like, you go to me for advice. I never really went to anyone else for advice, so, like, I wasn't good at talking about things. So, like, one story that I tell people that's, like, super kind of funny and kind of adorable is, when I was little, I was probably, like, 2 or 3. I was, like, real little. But, at my Nana's house, my mother's mother, I must have fallen and hit my face on, like, the metal bed frame in, like, her room or something. I'm not really sure, but I was little. And it left a huge, like, golf ball sized egg on the top of my forehead, like, right in the middle. It was all red and really painful, and I literally just hid in the corner of the room next to the bed and the wall for, like, probably an hour and a half or 2 hours. hiding because I didn't want to tell anybody that I had gotten hurt because I was scared to, like, tell people that I had hurt myself in case I, like, worried people or, like, I don't know what I was thinking. But, like, that's the kind of person that I always was. So, like, I didn't talk about my feelings. I didn't, like, you know, oh, fuck, that sucks. I don't know. I just didn't, oh, no, don't get hit. Okay, sorry. I never really opened up, and that's just, like, from birth, that's just how I was. Like, I don't talk about my feelings. Strong and silent, like I said. But, so I'm trying to fix that, clearly, as I'm, like, babbling on and on and on and on about my problems or whatever. And, it's supposed to be good for me. Like, you know, I've been, like, making up with, you know, friends that I've been out of touch with and talking to people that I haven't talked to in a while because I just pushed people away from, you know, since my mom died pretty much, like my friends from elementary school and everything. Like, I just haven't reached out as much as I should have because I thought, you know, this is my problem, like, they don't need to know about all my issues, everyone has their own issues kind of thing, and I wanted to deal with it myself is a good item. I wanted to deal with it myself because, you know, I'm a strong, independent woman, I don't need no man, except for, you know, I have a boyfriend, and I very much need him, but, you know, that's just, like, the sort of person I was, and I never really, you know, reached out to my friends and family for help and all that. So that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm sharing my story and my feelings because I'm not good at talking about them, and I figured what better way than to not have to look them in the face and tell them all my stories all at once and not have to face them individually about it. Just do it on, oh shit, I should not have gotten hit. Just do it online, and I just realized I dropped the F-bomb earlier, and I'm so sorry to any of my family who saw that, because I'm a sweet, innocent little girl, and I don't swear. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about the game, because, it's kind of, like, what I'm doing here. So this is The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. It's the third, well, it's, like, kind of the second game. Basically, it was The Binding of Isaac, like, OG, the original, and, then they had the expansion, The Wrath of the Lamb, for the original game, and it was, like, first a Flash game, like, old school, like, Flash game, and then it was, wow, 2 double key rooms, and then it was, The Binding of Isaac Rebirth, which is the version that I started playing, although I have the original as well, the Wrath of the Lamb DLC expansion. And I played mostly Rebirth, and then Afterbirth is the huge expansion DLC to Rebirth. So this is what I've been playing since it came out like the end of October, I think? This past October, of 2015. Whoop, don't walk into that. Actually, I have bombs, so I can, like, do a little bit of this. That kind of worked. No! Okay. So, yeah, whoa, shit. I've been playing, Afterbirth since it came out, and I'm still not, like, that good at it, but, like, I put in enough hours that I, like, know what shit is and stuff, so, I don't know, it's mostly just I've been out of practice, because, like, I was in college, and I was busy, or supposed to be busy, or, oh, fuck, shit, sorry, I gotta stop swearing. Yeah, I just haven't been playing as much as I did in, like, high school, or over college, over summer break, but since I have all this time now, I'm trying to get back into it, at least before I have to start summer classes, which I'm going to be doing, pretty soon. So, yeah, that's my story. That's the game we're playing. I'm on floor 3. There are multiple floors, but since this is, like, oh no, ball sack. Since this is, a new save file, it's gonna be a lot shorter than the full game because you have to like unlock the later levels kind of thing. Anyway, so I'm probably about like halfway through the game, and the later levels or the later episodes or versions of the game will be probably a lot longer just because of the way I don't want to fight you. Just because of the way the game is like structured, like the later levels will just be longer because there's more to the game at that point because you unlock more stuff. So that's just like how it goes. So we'll see. I don't know how many like episodes I'm gonna actually do of this, and like if I'll run out of things to talk about or whatever, because I don't really like, I'm by myself. I don't really like, I've never really done this by myself. A little bit in high school, I played with my friend. Oh, I didn't want to get hit there. I played a lot with my friend. I played a lot of Minecraft because, you know, like every video game player goes through the Minecraft's phase. That's just how it is. I can fly now. So we played a lot of Minecraft and we recorded a little bit of that. I took the videos down though, and I played under a different name. I took the videos down because they were like really awkward and kind of embarrassing because we were bad at it and we like didn't really, I don't know, we were a lot quieter and less enthusiastic about it than like normal YouTubers. So like the quality of video, probably not the best, and also just because like I don't have professional software, so like not the best quality anyways. But yeah, I'm not gonna bother like spending a couple $100 on like nice recording software unless like I suddenly become YouTube famous, which is not gonna happen because I don't have time for that shit. I wish I did because it's fun to just like play lots of video games, and I really didn't need more bombs. Damn. Yeah, wait, hold on. So this is Peep. Not a fun boss because he has these eyeballs that just like bounce around and just screw you over at every moment possible, and I hate it forever and ever. Anyway, so about summer classes that I mentioned earlier that I have to take. Basically after, after dropping out of my first college, I applied to another college, and basically they were like, sure, but you have to take Calc 1, which I was taking the semester I dropped, and you also have to take 2 lab sciences, but I had 1 AP credit that I, like, you know, set my score in or whatever, and then I only have to take 1 more. So I have to do that over the summer, and that's gonna suck, because, like, Calc 1 and lab science is, like, kind of annoying, because you have to take the lecture and then also take the lab part. So, like, it's a long lecture and then a long lab, and, like, I love science, don't get me wrong, but in the middle of the summer, like, I don't want to be stuck in a lab. I've done that before. It's not fun. Like, sophomore and junior year, I worked at the hospital, just like volunteering internship kind of thing, unpaid, and I sat in a lab inside all summer, and it sucked because that's not like the kind of person I am. I don't like being stuck inside all summer because it's summer and fuck that. Like, no, I don't want to be stuck inside in the summer. Like, anyway, so it's kind of gonna suck, but I have to do it because I've fucked up at school. So stay in school, kids. Yeah, but honestly, it's not gonna be that bad. It's just gonna be Calc 1, which I took basically, you know, like junior to senior year, pretty much. Except for I fucked that over because I was depressed and my math teacher thought I was lazy, and I thought I was lazy, but it's actually depression makes you suck at school, pretty much, and, I didn't realize that, and I didn't know how to stand up for myself, so basically, I wasn't allowed to take, AP Calculus, so that means no AP Calculus credits, which I definitely could have done. It was like, you know, within my capacity to as a student. You know, I consider myself a pretty good student, more or less, except for the fact that I'm lazy, even, like, without accounting for my depression. But, she didn't see it that way, and because I was lazy, she didn't let me in her class, even though I had fairly good grades, and, like, it's just whatever. But I am very salty about it, but I'm getting over it, because that's what I have to do. I have to just let it go and not be stuck so much in the past and grow up a little bit and get over not doing well because I'm not perfect. Yo, this is nice. And yeah, pretty much. So I'm kind of still salty about that because now I have to take Calc 1 over the summer because life sucks and then you die. But yeah, so I'm also going to take the lab science like I mentioned. I'm probably going to end up taking chemistry because I like chemistry and because like it's that or bio or physics, and I've never taken physics before and I hated bio, so that leaves chemistry pretty much is the way it goes. So yeah, taking chemistry. I never took physics because I needed the AP Calculus for it, and like I said, didn't get into AP Calculus, so I couldn't take AP Physics, and I didn't want to take physics with freshmen because I hate freshmen. Because I have no patience, and I was depressed, and yeah. Honestly though, I just didn't want to do it, so I didn't, because I didn't want to hate my senior year, and honestly I had a really great senior year because of it. Or not because I didn't take physics, but because I had a lot of time with my friends, because I wasn't, for the first time in my life, taking crazy hard classes. Like, I don't know, I was like on the advanced science track or whatever, and that sounds so great, but really it just meant I didn't have to take freshman physics. I could take, like, sophomore chemistry instead, which is like, good for you. You are slightly above average at math and test taking, pretty much was what it came down to. And so I just, you know, never got around to taking normal physics, so I don't understand physics apparently, but whatever. It's a lot of numbers. What goes up must come down kind of thing. I just unlocked another character for picking up like 55 coins, I think. Yeah, so I'll take physics eventually, but like, I didn't have a good time at school, and I'm a little bit nervous about getting back into classes, not gonna be honest, or not gonna lie. So I figured I'll take something that I know, and something that's not necessarily easy for me, but something that won't be too much of a challenge. Like, I've taken 2 years of chemistry, but I've never taken physics, so I'm not gonna take physics, because I don't want to kill myself over the summer. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, what am I doing? What floor is this? The depths one. Okay. I'm probably getting closer to the end of the game. I don't know. I haven't started from scratch in a while, so I don't really know how close the end of the game is to this. I'll just pick up items because I can. And because, like, the more you pick up, the more you unlock kind of thing. I probably won't ever use this Emperor card. It just sends you to the boss room, and I just would rather play out the whole floor because I need the practice. I haven't played in a while. And, it gives you, you know, consumables like bombs and keys and shit. The item I'm holding is my spacebar item. It's Guppy's head, and if you get, like, 3 different Guppy items, you can turn into a little cat that flies and spawns flies, and it's adorable, and I love Guppy. Yeah. I'll take Telebuild instead, I think. This is one of the new bosses. It's really annoying, because it just spawns a bunch of little shitheads, and I hate everything, and also the developer of this game loves poop, says, like, everything has poop in it. Oh, jeez. That's a decent item. Yeah. I missed that one. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know how summer classes are gonna go. Probably fun, because I'm taking one term and then one the next term over summer. So it's like, most colleges do like summer 1, summer 2, which like makes sense, I guess. I don't know. It's just like you take the class in a less amount of time and it's faster and like longer hours per day. But there's like 2 terms there basically that you can get out of it pretty much. What is that? Lockdown. That sucks. So yeah, I'll only be taking like 1 class at a time, so hopefully it doesn't go poorly and I pass. I have to get a B or above, which, you know, doesn't sound that bad considering like I was a pretty good student in high school, but college is a whole nother creature, and mostly it was just like I hated my classes and I hate calc, so the more I hate a class, the less likely I am to perform well in it because I don't want to do the work. But since it's only 1 class, I figured, like, I get bored most of the time, but since it's like a shorter term, it'll move a lot faster. I'll only have 1 class, so even if I like do homework, it'll only be in that class. So like, even if I get bored of doing homework, at least I'll only be doing that homework and not have, like, 7 subjects that I hate kind of thing. I hate everything. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's better and it'll go better and it'll ease me back into the doing school, taking notes, being a good student kind of thing. Because, like, I haven't been a good student in literally probably, like, 3 years. Like, I stopped taking notes, I stopped, you know, paying attention in class, I started playing games in class, I started skipping classes this year, was the first time that, although, no, I did it a couple times, like, over the years. If I had a bad day, I'd just leave school and pretend I was sick. But, like, I skipped classes this year for the first time in my entire life, and it started to be like a normal thing because I hated where I was. I hated being in class. I hated going to class. I hated waking up early. I hated getting out of bed even. Like, everything was a struggle, and like, why struggle if you could just not go to class and still pull a B kind of thing was where I was at. And that's a terrible attitude to have. Like, I would sit in class and play video games in class on my computer or on my iPad. I took a philosophy class and I hated it. My teacher was a weirdo, and I sat in class and played this game. I played a lot of Isaac. I read the news on my iPad because he didn't like having laptops out. So I would have my iPad out because, like, I mean, I used to use my iPad to take notes, so like, that's what I pretended to do on it. And sometimes I would take notes, but most of the time I would sit there and I'd open the news app, you know, like the one you can't delete from the iPad, and I'd use that to read the news. Like, I hate the news because the world is a depressing place and people fuck shit up all the time. But, like, that was where I was in the term, where I couldn't stand class so much that I would read the news for 2 hours because I couldn't stand being in class. Like, that's how low I was. So, I don't know, I really needed the time off to figure my stuff out, to start healing, getting over my depression.
Isaac is cornered. His mother.
Alright, whatever. Well, you don't have to watch that. I beat the game. But, like, I needed the time off, and hopefully, you know, all this healing and relaxing and getting my brain in the right place will, help me start to do better in school like I used to, like I want to be able to do and stuff. So, yeah, that's a little bit about, what's been going on in my life recently, and, thanks everybody for watching me defeat mother's foot, which is ironic since, yeah, whatever. But I will be back with more updates and stuff, and probably still play on normal mode just to unlock things. But yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, share with people. One thing I do ask, since you got to the end of this video, is if you send this to someone you know, maybe just don't say who I am personally, just like, so if I meet them in person, they're not like, yo, you're that depressed girl who's really weird and makes YouTube videos, because, like, I still have to live my life and go to college after this, so yeah, I'm really just using this for myself, and I don't want it to, you know, end up affecting the rest of my life. But, you know, if you know someone who's struggling, send them this, and hopefully I'll be of some help. Because, I mean, at least this is helping me, and now my friends and maybe family knows what's up and what's going on in my crazy little head of mine. So, yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!